Hello and welcome to the Mercury Vapor Glow channel. Today is a good day and today is a bad day. The good day is today because today, from a fellow collector from Germany, I received this beautiful Philips SRM fixture here. This is a SOX fixture meant for external ballast. That means there is no ballast built into this fixture. The good news is that the fixture arrived well, but as you will soon see, it does not apply to the SOX bulb that was inside it. When we open up this fixture, we can see that the SOX bulb has been completely obliterated. It is just gone, and in the package there was a lot of packing material, so the bulb was supported, of course, by this support here and by the socket. Around it there was a lot of packing material, so it is not like it's now, of course. So that's not why it shattered. So it's very unfortunate. This is my very first SOX fixture and the very first SOX bulb I was supposed to hold in my hands ever. And it ended up like this, so I don't have any spares and I also don't have any ballast for this fixture, and thus I think that I will just build this fixture into a fluorescent fixture or something and come back to you. For you it will be very soon when the video continues, and for me it will be quite some time until I get this figured out. But still, I mean, it's not uninteresting. Here you can see the innards of the bulb, and here's the sodium. Actually, you can see this metallic things here that I'm pointing at. This is the sodium that oxidated in the air. It's quite interesting to see. Actually, here's this support that is in these bulbs. I mean, you can just see all of that here. The discharge tubes completely broken off, the electrodes here. I mean, this was obviously a used bulb, but I don't know how much used it was. I have no experience with SOX whatsoever. Well, I guess I will have to dump this socket here and this lamp holder and come up with something creative and professional enough that I could use this as a fluorescent fixture, because unfortunately SOX bulbs where I live are not really a thing that I can just buy. And I don't know where to get the SOX ballasts either, so this will be probably a clear case for a conversion. Nevertheless, I love the looks of this fixture and I'm looking forward to show it to you soon as a rebuild. So here for our SRM, I have taken out the socket for the SOX bulb and I have taken out the lamp holder because unfortunately they will be of no use to me. They are lying just over there, and I have now measured the fixture, so I have about 60 centimeters of useful space here. That's like about 2 feet for you Americans. So I could get fluorescent tubes in here, the 60 centimeters or 2 feet tubes, but I could also get 24 watt PL bulbs in here. That is being said, the 36 watts bulbs are a little too long to be fit one behind each other. The idea is that these bulbs are very similar to the inside of the SOX lamp, so if I put them in the middle here correctly, then they will be at the exact focus point of the refractors. Only just that you can see that this is too long. So 2 of these bulbs are too long. I could take 2 24 watts, but these are rated at only 1800 lumens per bulb, so it's not very much. So it won't be very bright. And well, if I put 1 or 2 tubular 18 watt bulbs, I would have to put them one up concerning to each other, so that they still fulfill the focus criteria, but still they would be out of focus already because they're too big. So, well, I could also just throw in some LED replacement bulbs or something like that. I can easily put in 3 SRM like 2000 lumen bulbs in here and have 6000 lumens, and I might either consider that, but they will be out of focus too when it comes to the refractors. So maybe I will just try that out and see if it works, and then go to the PL bulbs if I have a different idea, because the refractors don't work. So I'm working on the conversion of the Philips SRM here right now, and what I decided to do is I have laid out here, just like the dry layout, 2 24-watt PL-L bulbs, just to see how they fit lengthwise here in the fixture. And you can see that the length of the 24-watt is perfect. And then also I have laid out the 2 ballasts, so that I can see if or where I can mount ballasts. If you remember, this is an unballasted fixture originally, so there is no chamber that is like prepared for taking a ballast, but still I will install a aluminum sheet that will be the exact height of this here, and everything that fits below it will fit in the fixture very well, so that's no problem. And also, of course, here's the aluminum sheet that I will be using, and here is a template that I already made and fit inside to see how it will fit. So here I have to step down 1.5 centimeters because this is too high, this mounting point, and I will not drill any new mounting points or anything. This will be a conversion that allows to go back to the original state of the fixture at any time if I wish to do that. And then of course I need to do this stiffening bends here, the aluminum sheet. I don't have a brake or any other tool for doing that, so let's see how it will go, but I guess with the aluminum sheet it shouldn't be too hard. And then when I get the sheet done, I guess I will come back and I will see how exactly I will have to mount the gear. Okay, see you later. For a short demonstration how this will look like. So this is with the template and the laid out dry 24-watt PL-L bulbs, and I will use actually 4 and not 2 of these bulbs to get more luminous flux out of the fixture. For the size of the fixture, 2 times 1800 lumens would be a little tiny amount of light, so that's why I decided to use 4. And the ballasts can run 2 bulbs, so this is no problem. And they are really tiny, so they fit, it's just perfect. Well, I guess that's it, and let's get to forming the aluminum sheet now. So I now have executed the bending and cutting of the aluminum sheet. Fortunately it was pretty workable, even with pretty primitive methods. I was able to create something that fits here really well into the fixture. As you can see here, the step down, it has worked out pretty well too, I guess. And so here is the piece. When I take it out, you can see it will have the same aluminum brushed finish on the other side too. It's just covered by a plastic sheet that is kind of protecting here. So the bends don't look the worst. I think here this part was the most technical one, and it's the least pretty one, unfortunately, but I guess that is okay for the purpose that we wanted. It works, and I will put screws here through this, 2 bolts through this part, so that it gets a little more stiffness. Alrighty, then the next step will be figuring out how to mount this into the mounting points here into the fixture. Let's put this to the side. I have to, and I may make no mistakes here, because as I may redo the whole thing, so it's pretty technical. I need to get these 2 screws. I want them to slide in like this, so I have to make cutouts. And then here I haven't decided yet if I will take these or these here as the mounting point, and then I will have to do a kind of slide in thing in there too. I think there's a slide in option where you can put in the sheet and then slide it and fasten. It's the best for repairs later when it should be on a mast, so that you don't have to take out the whole screw. But it's pretty technical and I hope I can execute it well. Of course, when you put the sheet on here you don't see anything, so I will have to try to trace the position for the holes in some different method. I have to yet think about that. Well, I'll come back to you when I have more to show. So I have mounted the plate that will hold the lamps and the gear into the fixture, and I used 4 stainless screws here and there. I guess this will be enough because this will not be very heavy and it is plenty stiff enough, so regardless where I touch or press here, it's very firm, so I think this will be okay to hold the gear and the lamps. And as you can see here, it may not be the most pretty metal work in the world, but I have very limited tools. This is a slide in opportunity for the 2 screws, and here you can also slide in. That means that in the future, if this was to be on a pole and would have to be repaired, for example the change of a ballast or something like that, you could just slide this out without taking the 4 screws out completely and losing them somewhere below. So the next step will be to find the correct spot for the gear and the correct spot for the lamps and fix them in place. After that we will come to wiring. Just to quickly show you how I am doing the metal work. So this will be the lamp holder plate here, and this lamp holder plate I have just drawn out, so it is exact up to like 1 millimeter, and this is enough for this purpose. And of course these are bending lines here, and the lamp holders will be here, and I have taken the lamp holders, so I really have taken 4 of them, and like this, and I have laid them out here so I could see how this will align in the future. And concerning all measurements, now I will have to first make this holes, and I will of course have to file out by hand the perimeter so that they get the exact size, and it is a lot of work. Luckily the aluminum is pretty soft, so it goes pretty quickly. And then I will have to bend this and that so I get like a stiff box, and then I will get to mount it here onto the plate, and then think about the next step, which will be the lamp holders. The next step is to take the thin snips like that and just cut out all the excessive material. And now I will come to do the holes for the lamp sockets and to bending, and bending will be done just by clamping this between 2 pieces of wood and then carefully bending it. It worked for the very long bend on the mounting plate, so it will work here too, I guess. Well, here we have the completed lamp holder, and I have propped up some lamps here. Of course there will be no driving gear underneath them later, but there will be a lamp holder that I have to yet to build. But here is the metal element that is holding in the socket just like that. And now let's try out with the bowl how the focus of the fixture works. According to my calculations, it should be just on the right spot. Let's see. So this is the fixture with closed bowl, and I think we got it pretty alright. So Let's start here. You don't see the bulbs at all, and if we come up, we get to see the bulbs now, and we come into the kind of main beam of the lantern. And if we come up more, then this beam becomes more dispersed, like it would be with the original SOX lamp too, of course. And now here we get a little light on down, so it looks correct. Of course, it will be nicer with the lamp holders in place, but seems to work fine. Very good. So now we have come to the pleasure to do further things to our SRM, and as you can see here, I have unveiled the aluminum. I have made some lamp holders, and for this I needed some more metal work. Here's the other lamp holder. The aluminum is pretty nice to work with, and I have already mounted parts of the gear. I did not mount the lamp holders that are here yet, because I am doing the wiring probably tomorrow. Today is getting late. And here on this side you can see I have already mounted the gear, and I have started to wire it up. I have connected all the electrical connections to the grid. I will do 2 separate circuits, so you can turn on and off this ballast here separately. And here this earth wire. So in the past, in the fixture, the earth wire was connected here. Here is the earth connection, and I will just connect the cable that you just have seen there. And so this is the end that will get connected, and this will also prevent the gear from falling out, like in the worst case, or at least I hope so. And it's connected here to the aluminum, so all of this is earthed. The case of the fixture itself is earthed, and here there will be the connection for the earth wire, then the neutral and the 2 lines. So this is how I have laid this out. And here I think I wrapped it in a little bit of electrical tape so it doesn't rub through here, and I will give a piece of wire or something that will hold this wires here additionally, and then here I will start wiring tomorrow to the lamp holders, and we should be done here pretty soon. So we have arrived on the finish line of this project, and I guess for the means that I have and for the very limited tools, it turned out pretty much amazing. And so now everything is in place here. Everything is bolted down and all the connections are made, and we will here shortly start up the fixture. Let me just quickly show you what I did. So you have already seen this part here with the 4 sockets. Now I have added 2 lamp holders here that are holding the lamps just like this, and I went with metal ones, not the plastic ones, that I thought they would just get weak here pretty soon. I mean, these, I didn't like them. I had some like these. I even waited like 2 weeks for the metal ones to arrive, because I think these ones, they will break very soon and become brittle. And well, unfortunately you cannot get these out of porcelain or anything else. I just hope that these are from Vosso Schwabe. They are pretty, it's a name brand, so I hope they will last. And what I did, of course, was all the wiring. And let me just quickly show you the back side of this blade. So here is the back side of this blade. Here are the connections, the earth connection that goes down like I wanted it to go, and the 2 ballasts here. So Nothing very spectacular, as these are the electronic ones. So I will just quickly show you the startup with no bowl, and then I will show you the startup with the bowl on the fixture. Let's go. So you could see the program start does not start every tube at the same time. There is a time shift. Pretty funny. And of course I wired the fixture so that you can run only 2 tubes. This or that. There is the connection below that you can choose which tubes you want to run, in case you wanted to use this fixture like with a part night power saving, because this consumes like 100 watts. I mean, it's pretty obvious, 4 times 24 watts. It's plus a little bit loss on the electronic ballast. It's about 100 watts. So, and it's pretty bright because it's lumen wise you have 1800 lumens for each and every of these, so overall it's over 7000 lumens, and this is getting pretty close to what the fixture had with its original 90 watt SOX lamp that would give off about 9000 lumens. Last but not least, here is the fixture complete after the rebuild or conversion. And the question is, did I do well with the lamp position? Do the refractors still work correctly? And as you can see yourself, from this 90-degree angle there is no light that you can see, and when we start going up we come into the main beam of the lantern, and then the more down under the pole we would go, I guess, the less light we see, but there is still some light that goes downward, and I'd call this a full success. It works as intended. It works as it would have worked with the SOX lamp too, so I call this a win. We lost at the beginning with the broken SOX bulb, but we made up for it. Approximately 3 days of work or something like that. It was a lot of work, but I guess I could put this up onto a pole or something. It should work for long years, because we have taken care of many things here, so it holds up. Well, I hope you liked this video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like content like this. There will be more coming. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye bye.